Hello everybody and welcome to episode 8 of I'll Save You with Sheffield Wednesday. Today we face a bottom of the table clash against Blackburn Rovers as we look to move back off the bottom of the table after a disappointing Christmas. And after the late draw last time around, we were beaten late on by Ipswich Town. We had performed pretty well up until we conceded. Jack Clark and Chuba Akpom with the goals. And then we had a disappointing Boxing Day game with Hull City. We lost by 3-0. McBurney, an own goal from Barry Bannon, and a goal for Joe Gelhardt as well. So those two results, and coupled with a win for Blackburn before Christmas, means we are back to the basement. We are 10 points from safety, but we're okay. We're doing all right. 12 points from 23 games. We are at the halfway point of the season. We are doing all right for where we started from. If you think we've picked up 24 points at the moment, all right, we would only be 20th if we had the 12 points to start the season. But we're doing okay. I'm not panicking at this point in time. The January transfer window is on its way to hopefully save the season from being a complete relegation write-off. But we have to beat Blackburn today. It is imperative we beat them. We'll come off the bottom of the table, and that gap to Portsmouth, provided they don't win as well, will close and things will look a little bit brighter. Let's have a look at the teams. So here are the two starting lineups as we start with Charles in goal. Iorfa, Obayo, Weaver, Bernard, Bannon, Ingleson, Lowe, Chalobah, Kanamatru with Charlie McNeil alongside him. As Blackburn start with pairs in goal. Miller, Carter, Wharton, Pickering, Baraji, Tornstant, Henriksen, Cantwell, Deneve with Osei leading the line for them. And Iduk Johnson's son is on the bench for Blackburn. So, big game today. To end 2025, can we pick up a win over Blackburn Rovers and come off the bottom of the championship table? Now, Michael Skubala is in charge of Blackburn these days. He left Lincoln to join Blackburn at the bottom of the championship. Valerian Ismail didn't last very long at all. But here we go. Come on. Let's see if we can end the year with a bit of a bang. Or is it going to be a crash to the floor? And an early sub for Blackburn. Literally 2 minutes gone. Miller's gone. Blimey. That is a bad start for them. Hopefully it only gets worse from here for Blackburn Rovers today. They've got the ball deep inside their own half. Pickering looking for a ball over the top. Well headed down. Iorfa picks it up. Run with it, Dominic. You might as well, son. As he plays on Bernard. Will he find a ball into the centre? He might well. He finds Barry Bannon, who does find a ball into the centre, and it's put behind by Ainsley Pears. Come on. Obviously no Jan Valery at the moment. I forgot to mention that. He's away with Tunisia at the African Cup of Nations. So we're doing without him for a while, but Bernard is alright. Just a little bit tired. There are a few tired legs out there. The Christmas programme very close together, all the games. As Henriksen has got the ball for Blackburn. Can he find a ball into the penalty area? Can pass it away. And Kanamatri will pick it up on the edge of his own box. Blaze it into Low. A bit of movement off the ball. Barry Bannon picking it up in the centre of the park. Kanamatri looking wide for Bernard again. Take him on. I mean, he's got two there. He needs some help. But he might well get across into the centre. He finds Barry Bannon, who finds Kanamatri on the turn. Bernard will pick it up. Play that to Max Lowe. Or just get it on your right foot instead. And put it over the bar. Was Bayou has come on. Why couldn't Miller stay on? It's an easy name to say. Good interception by Max Lowe. Driving towards the penalty area. Can he find a teammate? He can find Kanamatri. Oh. And Obayo with the shot. Maybe don't shoot anymore. I mean, we have got long shots discouraged. Don't do it. Because it always ends up with a centre-back and it always ends up in the stands. But it's been a lively 15 minutes so far. Barry Bannon picking up the ball in the centre circle. Plays it on to Lowe. Plays it on to Ingleson. She's got to find this goal and get an early lead. No, it doesn't always help us, but we haven't scored for a couple of games. It would be nice. Ball towards the back stick. Good save from Pears. Nearly takes it behind for a corner. For a game between the bottom two sides in the division, it's been pretty lively for half an hour. Long ball over the top. Deal with that. Weaver with the ball forward to Lowe. Manages to keep it in play. Finds Barry Bannon having an influence on the game. McNeil into Ingleson. He's driving into the penalty. He drives it low but puts it wide. For the finishing of 7, I'm not surprised. He will score one day and I will go mad because he's like Stefan Freund. At least that's who he reminds me of. Stefan couldn't shoot for shit. But when he did score, and it was in a friendly, I think, the place went potty. Because, yeah, he wasn't very good. He was a very good midfield player, though, Stefan Freund. As the ball is over the top to a Blackburn corner. First real sign of them half an hour into the game. Weaver. Into a bio. Probably the last opportunity of the half for either side. Looks like it's going to be an opportunity for us, at least. Ingleson with the ball through to Charlie McNeil. Wide for Lowe, looking early for Calamatri. Can he win the header? He can't. Ingleson back into Charlie McNeil. Barry Bannon from distance! Good save! No, just goes wide. Close, but not close enough. And that is half time. We have had the better of it. We just haven't put the ball in the onion bag. We are going to make a tactical change at half time. And we're going to work the ball into the box. I think that is what we need to do. Because the balls going in early aren't exactly working. Now, where do I find this? I'm still learning all of this, as I'm sure you are as well. Passing into space, yeah. Crossing style, balanced. We don't want a crossing style. Patience, that's the one. Work the ball into the box. I think that will help us a little bit more. Maybe. Get Barry Bannon on the ball. We've been unlucky so far. Definitely. We've been the better side. Blackburn's early change might have mucked things up for them. If they had a flea in their ear at half time, I would imagine. The question is, who can find this goal? Because I think one is going to be enough to win this today. Who is going to be the one that finds it? Ingleson. Finds Lowe. Swings it in. Looking for a header. Bailey Calamatri with it. Behind for a corner. Are the tired legs on our side going to be the difference? I'm looking at it and going, we need to make some changes probably sooner rather than later. But Ingleson has got the ball into Lowe. Trying to drive beyond his man. Does get beyond him. Can he find a ball into the penalty area? He can. Oh, Watson heads it away at the far post. They have made an early change. Montgomery is on. Bernard with the throw. Into Bannon. Back into Barry Bannon again. Trying to drive inside the penalty area. Gets a free kick outside the box. Can we do anything with it? It is a very tight angle. Ingleson has got it. He's going to go towards the back stick. Oh, Iorfa can't beat Carter in the air. Bernard. Into McNeil. Have a shot. He does, but it's a bad one. Oof. Pears with the ball down the field. Got to win the header. Do. Got to win the second ball. Do. Bannon. In towards a bio. Looking wide for Lowe. On towards McNeil. Can he get beyond his man? He can get beyond his man. Can he square it through strike partner? He can't. And it is saved and cleared. But it is all us at the start of the second half. We've got to make this count. Bannon into Bernard. Drives inside the penalty area. Gets the shot away. Drags it wide. Right, we are going to have a look at a change or two at the hour point. So Charlie McNeil is going to come off. We're going to bring on Jamal Lowe. We're going to bring on Liam Palmer as well. The question is, where's he going to play? He's going to take the place of Ingleson, but he's not going to play where Ingleson's playing. Chalabar will take over from him. And then I was looking at Joe Emery as well. But I think we're just going to leave what we've got for now. Yeah. Let's leave Bernard out there for a little bit longer because he is starting to have an impact on the game. Looking over the top. Oh, Bailey Calamatri stabs it towards goal. It's wide. And it wasn't offside. Oh, it's probably going to be the ugliest goal you've ever seen that's going to win this game, if we're going to find one. And we're getting to that point where you have to wonder whether it's going to come. Cantwell. Blackburn trying to get themselves into the game. To be fair, it's been all us. I will say that. They had a little spell in the first half, but nothing more. And Liam Palmer with a ridiculous challenge as Morris Shari comes on. 20 minutes to play. Hillsborough will be raucous. They can see that we are giving it everything today. The ball goes into Weaver. Sends it over the top, looking for Jamal Lowe. He takes it down, and he scores! Bit of quality, finally! And it's Jamal Lowe with it. 4th goal of the season for him. Man who missed a penalty earlier on in the season, and I took him off because I was like, no, we don't have that. But watch this takedown. Bang! On his knee, bounces up. Beyond pairs, Sheffield Wednesday lead by a goal to nil, 20 to play. No more than we deserve. Plays it into Chalabar, onto Bannon, looking through for Cadamartri. Tails her up. You can see that. The ball's moving a lot quicker. Chip over the top for Bailey Cadamartri for number 2. Oh, save. Barry Bannon sends the ball into the penalty area. Pairs with the punch. And Palmer with the tackle. No, Jamal Lowe with the challenge on the edge of the box. That's the way to stop the counter. Right, we've got 13 minutes to play. Do I make a change? I'm going to bring on Sciera for Bernard. It might be a bad idea. I'm going to take off Obayo as well, and we're going to bring on Emery. Just to try and see this out, we've got to try and use what we've got. Any more midfield players? Thornton's on the bench. He can come on as well for Chalabar, because Barry Bannon's starting to have an influence on the game. It's a Blackburn corner. 10 minutes plus added time to come. Headed away. Got to go out to the man on the edge of the box. You're all standing inside the penalty area. Tipped away by Charles. Probably could have caught it. Do we take the pace out of the game? I don't think we do. I don't like doing it. Let's just carry on as we are. See if we can. I mean, you're better to try and just sort of keep playing, aren't you? Rather than sitting back and inviting the pressure. Because that's why. Barry Bannon wins a free kick. Might he go back? No, he does go into the box. Looking for a header. Looking for somebody to rise, and a free kick given to Blackburn. Handball? No, push. Okay, fair enough. Didn't see much of a push there, did you? Pears is going to go quickly down the field. Blackburn running out of time. Ball headed forward. Ball headed back. Ball headed forward. Love a bit of hand tennis. No, Jamal, you didn't have that much time. Pickering driving down the field. Someone go towards him. Because you're all backing off and you're allowing him to cross it. And it's behind for a corner. Right, yes, I have got scared. And we're going to try and take the sting out of this now. Time wasting. Very much a thing. Tempo. Let's just slow the tempo down. And that's about all we want to do. I am not doing anything else. We're balanced. We're going to stay there. Let's just not invite the pressure. Ball comes into the penalty area, headed away. Emery is the man going to chase it down. Is he? No, Cantwell has got the ball again. He started to have an influence on the game. Hasn't seen much of the ball. Charles has it in his hands. Take your time as we enter 4 added minutes. Barry Bannon with the free kick, taking his time with it. You'd think the referee would be like, come on, get on with it. But he's not, and I don't mind. He sends the ball out to the edge of the box for Jamal Lowe. Onto Thornton. He has a shot from distance. Pairs with an easy save. Might have been better trying to keep hold of the ball, boys. Corner flag. As we enter the final throes of this one. We're going to win it by a goal to nil. Jamal Lowe with it. As we look for him. I think he's going to be offside. No, we play on. And he's headed away. Blackburn being given extra time, although they have not been in this contest at all. It's been all us, and we win it by a goal to nil. Jamal Lowe with it. It was a thing of beauty. What I didn't mention at the time was the ball from Ernie Weaver up to him. Perfect. And we win it by a goal to nil. And that is what we needed. We are back off the bottom of the table again. Thank goodness for that. On to 15 points, level on points with Blackburn. Obviously, goal difference will take us off the bottom. We're only 3 points behind Stoke now as well. And now just 7 points behind Portsmouth. So, what we're going to do, we're going to go into 2026. So, we're going to take on Preston. We're going to take on QPR. We're going to take on Swansea in the FA Cup. Could have got a better draw than that, couldn't we? And we're going to come back for the game with Portsmouth at the midway point of January. A few players will be through the door, hopefully, by the time we get there, as well as we look to carry on climbing this table. Portsmouth are kind of our point that we are looking at the moment. 7 points is the gap. Will it be smaller by the time we get to them? You will find out next time. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.